Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to some more Nomifactory CEU Hard Mode. So let's see, what did I do while everybody wasn't looking? Well, we did some things. Hooked up a chemical reactor, which seems to have tungsten trioxide in it for no reason whatsoever, so I should probably get that out of there. You're not supposed to do that anymore. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. The setup for this isn't exactly perfect at this point. Anyways, so we hooked up a chemical reactor over there. Put the stuff in the hole. Thank you. And I hooked up an autoclave to make various things, namely the stuff you use to make the flux. Oh, what I'm thinking of? These guys? Yeah. This stuff here. So you autoclave this. Set up a few more patterns. Get a little power centralization by ramming an energy converter on here and then using that to power this setup down here, which is making thorium very slowly, also making fluorine, potassium, and magnesium slowly. So that's that. I don't think I did a whole lot else, though. Finished up the blast furnace over here with the tungsten steel blocks on it. This baby's on demand. So basically we have this one is for number 1 pattern, number 2 patterns. And then they just cram into these input buses, separates out the fluids and shoves it in here, and then the output bus comes out there. And fluids come out as well. These things are kind of cool though. It just shoves whatever the pattern says to into these. Items go down, fluids go here. So if I show you the patterns for some of them, where are they at here? So like for this one, it's 100 drops or 100 mil buckets of deuterium, 1 glowstone, 1 redstone, get you 2 microversium. Speaking of microversium, that's why we have a block of diamond in it with purple space etched on it in our inventory. Oh, and then I got tired of smelting these for ender pearls, so I made the world's shittiest ender pearl farm. Which is literally just run over here, grab all the ender pearls, yay! And this is about, I don't know, a couple stacks worth after you do the whole thing, so I haven't really needed too much of a use for them, so this is functional for the moment. I believe you get them from microminers or something later, so for right now with a, you know, minute of collecting, we get a stack and that's fine. No, it's slightly over 2 stacks apparently, and some, you know, lilies that I suppose I could plant, but I don't care to, so they're just gonna go in the trash. Anyways, that's that. I think it's just my volume that's super loud. Let me turn that down a little bit. It'll be good on the stream, but in my ears it's not. It's really loud. Okay, so we can throw them in here, but so I did that a couple times, so a few ender pearls to work with. Anyways, what I wanted to get on today is this chapter, so let's just start knocking things out here and see what we got. So machine block, we've already made one, but I suppose we can make another one. Why not? Yeah. Ooh, that was tough. Oof. All right, I should take care of that quest. How far did that get us down this chain here? Oh, we did a mill already. Yep, we know how to explore extra utilities. Currently, yep, we did a resonator. Good. Oh, we already made some GP generation. We did some red coal. And you want us to make the reconstructor where? Oh, okay, so we need to make an aluminum casing then. Apparently, I never put one of these in my inventory, so, you know, it's a thing. Okay, that's that. Concretion structure's done. An ore crystal block. I'm not making it. You can go away unless we need to. Oh, it wants us to still do that one. Okay. Fine. We'll make your stupid block of iron and go throw it on the doodad. Which I don't even know where the hell I put that thing anymore. That's a good question. Where did I put the reconstructor at? Is it over here? Hey, there it is. Okay. Winner, winner. We missed. Oh. We missed. I was hoping for a winner there. Okay. Make the thing. Thank you. That takes care of that. And Meteorite Hunter was just get some Skystone, so that's done. We are definitely not making that stuff right now. Alright, and that gets us all the way up to making components. Let's see. And we have to get Primal Mana too to make this junk the first time. After that, we'll probably just Moondust Diamond after we launch our first miner. But for the first one, we need... this guy, we need... how much? Oh, just one. Okay. Well, that's not too bad then. Chest, Quantum Flux, yep. And then we get all the goods. Okay. So for Primal Mana, I did come up with an interesting bit of solution. What are we doing over here? Alright, we got 200 buckets of PTFE, so we should have a fair amount of fluorine because this has been running. Alright, so we've got 722 buckets. Now with the fluid crafting, I found you could do something interesting. So let's say we have this chemical reactor here, right? I have no storage on my network for hydrofluoric acid or elemental reduction fluid, right? So I have no place to put it as far as the fluid forms. But what I can tell it to do is, and I just did this so we use all the fluids we make, is we can tell it to make the elemental reduction fluid in the chemical reactor. Excuse me. So therefore, if we just tell it to make some blitz, let's say. We already got some of that. Let's make some blitz. I haven't tested this one, but if you just tell it to make one, it's going to make 10. So what it'll do, it'll drop the snow and the pulsating dust in there to make it. But first, it's going to take the fluorine and the hydrogen and make hydrofluoric acid. And then it's going to craft that up to make elemental reduction fluid with pulsating dust and then use the snow to make the blitz powder. If we run over here fast enough. It makes the fluid, takes it, basically it turns it into these drops and then shoves it back in here as liquid. So yeah, no more batching this junk. We'll just use it as we need it. It's not very fast, but for the moment it'll work, you know? So anyways, that's blitz. Let's make some of this. And we'll make about 10 more blaze too. Blaze, we're using a different recipe though, which is just carbon and sulfur, since we've got the power to do it now. But yeah, if we watch this guy, it's going to shove things in there earlier because this is not on blocking mode, which it probably should be. So anyways, there's our 4 dusts. And I don't think we need to make patons to make the actual thingies for them. So, let's see, petrothium. We need to make that stuff. I don't have a thing making obsidian dust right now, but we'll worry about that in a minute. Pyrothium. Erothium. And... oops, spell it right. Cryrothium. Bam. Good to go. And all those are just crafting, so they can just go into a molecular assembler here somewhere. Probably going to expand these guys out too. Let's put them over here so we have room for more robot arms next to them. All right, we probably should split them up on interfaces here. Something like so. Okay. So then for the old, this garbage, we just need some mana dust, which should be the next thing we make up, right? We don't know how to make diamond dust yet, that's fine. I get quite a bit of it from whenever I process diamonds, so I don't expect to run out of it too much here. There we go, and primal mana is now a thing we know how to make. Yay. So now, if we look at the quests, do they want us to hold all these things? It looks like it. Basalt, splits, blizz. Yeah, okay. So, basalt, blitz, and blizz. Yay. We held all the things. And then all the powders. Okay. That's going to bring us to our next thing. We need a macerator over here. Don't believe I have one anywhere. Did I make one? Oh, look at that. I did. I'm amazing. Coal dust with coal. Okay, so we see a pattern for it. Nice. All right. Just need that is from that. Nope, that. There. And apparently we need more patterns too. You make me a couple stacks of those while I'm finishing up here doing this stuff. Alright. So that's that and that. We're good. We should be able to make this stuff now. Trothium. Pyrotheum, even though I've already made some, we're gonna just make a couple to hold here for a second. Full of that. Should have saltpeter available. A little bit, but we got plenty of ore if I need to get some more later. Which we probably will, but for now we're just gonna leave it. Saltpeter and then blitz. Or blizz. Which is pyrotheum. God, why could I never spell that right? It's not cyrotheum. It's cryotheum. Oh, we need to make snowballs, huh? Alright, how are we doing snowballs? Well, at least a snowball should be the correct thing I'm saying here. Okay, water and ball mold. Wait. Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay, I was like, wait, is glacial precipitator not a thing? Yeah, okay. Anyways, so just a little bit of water. And a ball mold. That's a good question. Hey, look, I had circuits and stuff in here. I should probably put that in back over here. So we don't have to make these things that we aren't using. Ball mold. Oh, that is a good question, whether or not we got one of them. I think they would be, if we did, it'd be over here. No, we had a bottle. Alright. Oh, ball mold it is. Just a shape plate and banged again with something. My hammer's put away somewhere here. Hold on. There you are. When in doubt, make a couple stacks. That plate bender DV is fairly fast, so I don't really run run into issues with it not keeping up very much, so that's good. All right, ball mold and a tank. Good enough. Well, let's see. We're looking at go. No, that's the wrong one. What am I thinking of here? Thought it was mana infused. Maybe I'm wrong. Mana infused metal. Oh, it's mana infused metal. Okay. And that blasts with some primal mana for 20 seconds down to 10. So there's that and that. So you got mixed mana dust with the titanium. And then use that with more of the shit melted down from that. Okay. So we probably will need a few more snowballs. We'll make a glacial precipitator ASAP, I'm guessing. Because this is pretty slow. And I want to keep feeding water into this thing, so... For right now, this will work. Just so we can get our little questy done here. Alright, so that's all 4 of them, right? Did we not do... Thought we did aerotheum. We just not grab it? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Now it's going to want mana dust and, yeah, nether stars. Yay. Once you get to tier 4.5 microminers, okay, then that's when we get to new nether star source. Till then, we're using this awful shit, which is just eat your quartz with a few dusts. All right, throw all that shit in there. Make some of this stuff. So what's it take? 2, 2, 2, 1. Okay. Mana dust. Yay. Okay. Now, as far as primal mana, so I need a little bit to make 8 of those. Oh, it's also how you make experience. What's this? Oh, okay, so you pulverize precious crystals that took experience to make. Yeah, okay. And it gives you 8 buckets of it, or... Okay. So that might be our experience making at some point, I guess, right? And then lumium, signalum, which probably takes 6 months to cook. Yeah. Just a little bit of time. That's the cut time, too. So you're bringing that down to about 128 seconds with an EV one. Still not exactly fantastic. We're going to have to figure out setting up definitely separate blast furnaces for those, but those are not being done on demand by any means. Let's go ahead and just extract out a little primal mana here, though. Turn that off, and we're just going to grab a bucket worth here. Yay, quest done. Okay, so that gets us here. Mana infused, yes. Now, how long do you take to mix? Not long at all, okay. And do we have an on-demand mixer? I think I do, but I don't think he's set up. No, it's this one here that's not doing anything. What did I do this way? Don't know, but you need an interface, and we'll have to figure out circuits for it later, but let's get its interface on it for now. Does you require fluids? Sometimes. Probably best to put a dual interface on top of it. Okay. Do you have a pattern for that's already done? Yes, I do. Okay, cool. Another great thing that comes with the fluid crafting mod is this bad boy right here. The dual interface for when you don't want to spend a bunch of time routing shit with conduit. Basically, we can just do this. Output there. Put both outputs out like that. Allow input, and it's ready to rock. It will put things in and out. We are going to leave blocking mode on, though. Question is, does it still recognize this as something it can block for? Let's test it out here. We'll get a recipe for something here. This stuff, right? Yeah. All right. Pattern. Those should be done, right? Cool. Mana infused metal here, code, and we'll put that in the mixer that we need to rename because we forgot to. Mixer on 1 there. So we should be able to throw you in there. Let's see what happens. All right. Titanium dust. Okay. Need a... this... there. Oh god, that's gonna come up with so many things. Okay, there's the ingot. How about now? We make the thing. Okay. Looks like it mixed okay. I heard it run. I think we're okay. Yep. Cool. Probably wants us to grab the dust here, doesn't it? And then wants to make an ingot. How fast do you cook? Fast enough that we don't need to... we can do that on demand. And then we need to make a recipe for this stuff as that. And let's see. Oh, what are you, where are we going to put you in? Man, it does. How long do you take to extract in here? At LB, you're 30 seconds. No, this stuff. How long do you take to extract? 2 seconds. Okay, that's fine. It can go in the LV one then, which is this guy here, I think. Yeah, ingot fluid. That can go there. And then you need to go to the blast furnace. Let's see. Any circuits? Nope. So we'll just put you on 1, I guess is fine. Yeah, all right. Well, let's try one of them and see how it happens. Hey, lights came on. I'm okay with 5 seconds for waiting for those for now. We don't need them that much, but there we go. Quest complete. Yay. So that leads us down to casings and other thermal machines. Let's go ahead and maybe make the precipitator for snowballs. We're going to need those for blitz, because that takes a snow block, which we can do this for. Yeah, so let's make a precipitator here then. So we need... no. That guy, isn't it? Yeah, this thing. That thing. All right, all this stuff. And then I know we don't know how to make those. I don't know if I have a gear extruder yet. I should probably check that out. Let's see. Oops. Encoded that wrong, didn't I? Let's try that again. Bolt, large, normal, plate, ring, rotor. Yeah. I think we need another extruder at this point. What are you pissing them on about? Oh, we don't know how to make titanium pipe. Okay. Beat that guy there. Take that off. Into the normal pipe extruder you go. And if that makes any sense, we need an extruder to make an extruder to make the extruder. Fantastic. Basically what the fluid crafting allows me to do is to not have to have this in the machine stored. It can be stored in a super tank or wherever over that away, and then the machines can just draw as they need. We don't need multiples of some things that we would have had to before. For instance, an assembly machine with just polyethylene. Nope, don't need it. Or if I want to just switch to soldering, I have to switch. I could switch my patterns. So it's either switch patterns or switch fluid to machine. Not sure which is worse. Probably switching the patterns, but you know, it's a new interesting way of doing things. Okay, so Mr. Extruder, you can go here. We need to get you a pattern or a thing for gears, which should be over in this MV one that's chilling way over here. Gear. There's your shape. There you are. Let's make a interface for you. And you can hear in the background it's grinding gears and assembling things and doing all the things. Cables I don't know about yet. I probably should have like a backlog of them or something. They tend to take a bit of time. Alright. Just so they all look the same, you need to turn down, and then this guy there goes down too. Don't know if it makes any difference whatsoever, but it looks nicer. Alright, let's rename you. To the gear extruder. And outputs that way. And we all input, output, all that good nonsense. Copper gear. This is just crafting, that's just crafting. What else do we need? Reception coil. Machine frame. That's stainless. I don't know if I can make stainless plate or not. Well, I guess we'll find out here. Piston, we should already know. Invar, we don't know, but we should have some. So, yeah. Just throw all this crap into an assembler. It's definitely time to expand these guys out. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 24 cards. And the only thing we're going to complain about is Certus. Oh, Cooper nickel. Okay. Copper as well. Oof. We're pretty sad on the copper. Oh, because we got a bunch of dust we haven't smelted, but other than that, we're definitely sad on the copper. Okay. Why do I have 0 copper? Anyways. Nothing there. All right, let's take a peek here. What do we got that makes copper here that we need to process? Granite, garnet, sand, iron. Maybe we do need to go replace our nether one on something like containing some copper. Oh, there's some malachite. Worth it. Gets you some brown limonite or zincite. Calcite, zincite, no. Just cook the shit. Okay. So we'll go over to my wonderful excuse for not building a multi-smelter yet. And we'll just tell it, yeah, I would like you to cook all that, please. That takes care of malachite. What else do we have in here that could produce copper? Not a whole lot, actually. Yeah. That should probably be run through the smashers here. We're just washing so we get a little iron and a little bit of sulfur and then some cobalt out of it. Yeah, that's probably fine. And then the pendantalite we just cook up. Right. Whoa, that's interesting. Okay. Or you can just smelt it into nickel. So let's say run that through here. Actually, you know what? I don't think I care about the cobalt that much. We should just crush it and smelt it. Alright. For the crush and smelt operations, should honestly start using this guy over here. I don't want to deal with it right now, though. Just don't want to deal with it. So, let's see. You know, I guess we can. And so we steam grind in here. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of that. And then we could just tell whatever crush to come out the other end the right way. Dirt will work. We don't need our excellent ore washing station here anymore, though. You know what? Let's take you and you. Put input over here. Output here. I'm just gonna change this up just a little bit. And yeah, that's fine. This will work fine. And we're just going to swap you two as well. There we go. And we'll just use these. A little bit of a buffery-do. As you do. That's not how you do it. And we could just put a couple of interfaces on here and we'll connect it up and it'll be good to go. Then we we have ghetto set up for things that we want to just smash and smelt. I.e. penantolite. It's really, all I want to do is smash it into that and then smelt it into that. I don't really care about the byproducts, so why not use this old guy that's sitting here, just kind of not really doing anything right now. He just being slow, probably. One of these days I need to figure out how to paralyze that too. Alright. Interfaces. Ow, ow. Best cabling ever. Let's grab a conveyor of some sort. Yes, 3 stacks per second. Totally would be necessary for this. Not at all. Ghetto conveyor it is. Okay, now we can just say, you know what, I'd like you to cook all that up. And it'll just smash it up. And it should go into here. Now granted, it's gonna be god-awful slow. Do I really care about it though, with this stuff where I just wanted to do it in the background? Not really. I just want to make sure it works here though. So about 90% done. Should shove it into this crate. Yep. Goes into this crate. Goes into here. Cooks it up. And goes back in the system. If we go look, we should have some Nicolo. Alright. Must have caught up on chlorine. If that's paused. So we'll have extra nickel. Nice. Okay. Let's kind of sort through some ores here then, so that has stuff to do. Nickel ore itself, I want to keep for this. Yeah, that needs to be done that way, so I want to do that. Just kind of go through the list here. Magnetite, probably want to process for the gold. Yeah. Okay. So no magnetite. Galena. Definitely want to process for the silver dust, right? Or is that sulfur, am I thinking? Now you get silver if you mercury bath it and then thermal it and then macerate it. Okay. Redstone is just such a damn pain. But I really should for the rare earth and then the glowstone out of it too. Alright, redstone, you're gonna go clog up our system for about 6 months now. So have fun with that. Yeah, this is just gonna explode in here and make a mess. So we also need to grab some of that. And I believe this is in a drawer. Go look. It's in a drawer. Not voiding. Got a 512 limit. Let's up that limit a bit. And we'll say netherrack dust, you can live in there. So I really don't need more than 512 stacks of that. That's not how you spell storage. Alright. Aluminum. Upgrade. Throw that on there. Okay. What else do we need to get processing through here? So that takes care of that. We're here, redstone. Redstone, yeah, I'm not worried about that one for now. Beryllium, pitch blend, vanadium magnetite. Bauxite I'll worry about later. Good old regular tin. I think that's just a smash and grab, isn't it? You zinc it if you persulfate bath it, huh? We do need zinc for a few things, right? Trinium, which is later. We're gonna want it for that. Also used to make some other nifty things in LCRs and in chemical reactors, and yeah, we need zinc. Okay. So that is our tin ore needs to be processed. Brown limonite, tiny piles of malachite, and yellow limonite. So you basically double it more and more. And if you wanted to, you could get hydrogen and oxygen that I don't care about. Yeah. Limonite, crush it and smelt it. Alright, what's next on the list here? Oil sands, don't worry about that. Pyrope, don't care. Graphite, yep. Apatite, garnerite. Garnerite is more nickel. Do I care? Get more nickel and get more garnerite if you do the full processing. And then you can smelt that back up. So you do get more. Don't care. Smash it and go. This is space making mode here. Just smash it and I'll go to the next thing. Hey look, steam hurts. I think we're going to be doing the same thing with the yellow limonite. Already put that one in there, so we're not gonna worry about that one. Siderite. Galco, pyrite, that's what I was looking for. Copper. Does make gold if we want to process further, as well as cadmium. Let's say no, we're gonna crush and smelt. We've got plenty of gold and magnetite if we need it. Confuse some people wandering through the space. There we go. Apparently we've already went through all of the dandelight. And this does keep up, it looks like, so that's good. Yeah, it should be increasing my nickel significantly now, which is good. We did put the yellow limonite in there, right? I can't remember. No, we didn't. Okay. Yellow limonite, you go in there too. Where were we? We weren't to salt yet. We just did chalcopyrite. Okay. Suppose we could do the nether brown limonite too. Can't believe I haven't processed gold yet. So gold either comes out with silver or copper. We get tiny piles of both. Tiny piles of nickel and copper, and then some silver. Doing it this way, you lose a bit of silver dust, but you gain a little bit of copper. I think we're okay with that. We'll add the gold over here. And then we had siderite, Yeah, I know. I'm not making enough of this stuff. Bismuth we do need. I know we need bismuth at some other point in life. We've got plenty of scheelite for now. Let's do that. Okay. That's some ore processing down and done. Just small things that needed to be done. Since apparently we don't have any of this. You get a stack, and you get a stack, and you get a stack. Everybody gets a stack. Except for the last two, they're no good. They get nothing. Alright. So now we have some copper somewhere here. Yeah, a few. Okay. Back to where we were that I don't remember now. Let's see. Where were we? Glacial precipitator. Saltpeter and diamond dust. I thought I had a bunch of this already. Impure pure piles, yeah, we know. No idea what that nonsense is. Literally only from diamond ore, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. They can get it out of electrotine as well. That's interesting. God damn, that explodes too, doesn't it? We seem to have some here, so we might as well throw that on the list of things to do here. We'll even put that at the front of the list here. Which is really not the front of the list because there's a bunch of other shit to do here. Let's get rid of copper off there for now. Okay. Because there's a bit of redstone here. This shit just blows up into, what, 20 per? Let's take you and say, you know what, I would like you to work on this instead, thanks. There you go. Have fun with that. Let me put that back in there. Now, as far as those one things, these guys, apparently we have a lot of those already. Okay. Didn't realize there was that many of them. You don't care about any of that. Where's my awesome ore washing setup here? Oh no, we don't have a bucket. Crap, I don't even have one in there. That's awful. There you go, bucket. Best ore washer ever right here. Instantly does a stack. Takes 0 time. Alright, now can we get the glacial yet? Probably not, because I think we need to do some saltpeter washing, yeah. Alright. You. Do I care? Potassium, saltpeter, saltpeter, don't really care. Just cook it. Okay. I've got other things making potassium, and the salt is meh. If I need more salt, I can just set up another fluid drilling rig and not electrolyze it for chlorine and just do it for salt instead. So that's not a huge deal either. Don't throw that in there. Okay. Now if we look at Yeah. We have a few hundred of it now. Really, the only thing is the diamond dust. Okay, those crafted fine. The ingots will take a little bit because they're about 5 seconds a pop. So maybe one of them things that I want to put, make like a keep it in stock style thing where just an interface with a storage bus on the other side of it that says, you know, keep 48 in stock with a crafting card or something like that. But anyways, that's that. Now we gotta figure out how slow this bastard is. Let's find out. Where do you live? About right down here somewhere, maybe. Maybe back over here would be a better spot. I think right here would be fine. I can't imagine this thing taking more than like MV power. Takes 20 RF protect. Okay. Snowballs, go. I mean, we could do an accumulator, but I'd rather not. I don't think I have a cover, do I? Bought a cover. One of these guys. Alright, let's tell it how to make that. Now, question is, I want to say that this is not going to work unless we... Yeah, we could throw a drum underneath. We could do it with a drum. It'll be fine. Sure, you can go in the number 4 machine, right? Didn't think we had a chance to make an HV pump, so those look like they made okay. Now it's going to craft the circuits up here. And we should be able to just grab a drum. I don't know how fast they drain actually, but we'll find out. Alright, water thingy should be done. Okay. Let's go see. Pretty damn instant. Okay. That all looks fine. Let's just grab a drawer and a storage bus. Would be this bad boy here. And if we're gonna do cooling with it, we're gonna want lots of snowballs, so let's go ahead and make some storage upgrades for it. 2 and a storage bus. Wow, I never learned how to make a regular storage bus. Okay. Apparently all we've been doing is fluid storaging. And you go. Alright, now we know how to make a regular storage bus. Do the thing. I said most of the plating and stuff is perfectly fine because the circuits are what's holding us up and the stupid cables anyways, so... Okay. If we could do the crafting for the, you know what? I'm tempted to say... Oh, I haven't fixed that line yet, so I don't have the crafting recipe for these. If it didn't take a damn hammer to make them, I would definitely be tempted to say, you know what? We're just going to use the old crafting recipe for the sheets and then sheet crafting to cover coils, but for right now, I don't think we're going to do that. Okay, let's put the snowballs down here. Bonk. There we go. Snowballs. Partition bidirectional plus 1,000, and we're gonna double tap that with those, and we'll give her a lock. And we'll worry about it upgrading it at a later date. Right now that's plenty of snowballs for us, so I'm all good with that. There we go. For the moment, that's fine. We'll start jamming through them at a later date, but for right now, I'm okay with that. Okay, so that's blitz powder covered. Most of our powder's all covered here. Should lead us to where we could get some quantum flux here now. It's just an HV mixer. This. We can do all that stuff, so let's get it set up here. Quantum flux, for now, will be made in a mixer that way. And honestly, 4 moon dust and a diamond for 1, or a little bit of primal mana and a flux crystal for 8. Same amount of diamonds, by the way. I think we'll go with this recipe and just use that. That seems much better. And that was in a mixer, right? Mixer. Now, did you need a... No, you didn't, because it didn't put it in the pattern, so should be fine on that. That's gonna say... Make all the things. Go. And I think we're doing the ingot to fluid one was over here, was it? Was this it? Or that was solidifier? No, I think we're doing those over there. Okay. Where was that one? This guy? Yeah, okay. So you are at high speed then. Cool. Anyways, that should be our quantum flux done. That seemed like it came relatively fast. Yay! Alright, next thing's finish this bad boy. So we need 15 projector casings. I believe I've already set that up, so let's grab those. Looks like everything is fantastic. That's a blast furnace recipe is why it's kind of slow. See? Not terrible though. And once we put a tier 2 on them and we upgrade the coils a tier 2, should be plenty of fast. We'll upgrade that to IV fairly soon here. And then we can worry about that. We've got plenty of passiving that I need to do with blast furnaces, but... Alright. It wants an HV output bus, which we apparently never made. The projector, great machine casings. I made the projector. I did. Okay. There's that. I made a couple of those already. And an HV output bus. How we doing on those? A few more to make. Find that seems to be more efficient though than setting up blast furnaces to the skies for microversium that you're going to use like once maybe to make your things, and then but you don't use it for much else, do we? I don't think it's used for anything else but making the blocks, right? Well, I guess exotic materials later. Okay. Well, maybe those. Nope. Okay. Alright. So that's that. There's those. And survey says she's done. So, yep, all these things. Microminer single use. Projectors are great. Multi-blocks, yep. Uh-huh. So, the single HP energy input would support missions up to 1024. Which would be, let's see, and the one I'm kind of concerned about right now is this one. So that one is going to be EV. No, we can do it with the HV hatch. It's fine. That'll get us all this end ores that we like. Yeah. Tantalite, which we can start the tantalum line, I believe, with. Bauxite for our gallium and whatever else we were going to get out of that. I suppose you get rutile out of it too, but well, we'll get tiny piles out of it there. But we're probably going to do this. We do this way here. Just out of curiosity, I don't even know if I'm doing persulfate over here, am I? No, I'm just washing. Okay. I should set that up. I do have persulfate set up, so yeah, we got plenty of persulfate, so might be a thing we need to set up. Just ore processing in general is something we need to set up. So let's look at, so we can do that with just an HP energy hatch, what I guess the point was. But why would you do that when you can make an EV one? Is that what I'm hearing? No, we don't have tungsten steel set up for that. Okay, fine. Let's go ahead and learn how to craft this bad boy. Oh yeah, we do have those expansion cards should be done, right? Did we make these? Apparently not. Okay. Thought I made like 24 of these. Oh, right. I forgot. We need to tell it how to make this in the autoclave with distilled is the one you want to use? Yeah. Now we can probably make like some of those, right? Well, not that many. Let's do like 16 of them. Ah, we're missing copper nickel. We do not have an alloy smelter set up, so I guess that's the next project, right? Alloy. Alloy smelter. Should be fine. We know how to make all that shit. Okay. Away you go. Oh, that's the wrong circuits. We need you to make those as the right EV circuits. It should be these ones for now. Alright, make me one of those. How's everything look there? Fine? Good. While you're on that, we also would like a interface, I guess. Regular one should work fine for that. I just know I'm going to need a lot more space for patterns once we start getting into these guys. I just go straight to the tier 2 one. What is holding us here? Basic is just circuits and those, okay. That is not a problem. Double titanium is not a problem. LV field generators, we do not have manganese phosphide on like that, but I'm pretty sure we can make one or two. And the rest of that is not a problem. Let's take a look here. Okay, I've got a little bit. I think that's enough to make two of them, maybe. 4x, right? I think we only needed 8. I think we're good. Alright. I don't even remember how the hell I made that stuff. I just remember I did it at some point. Made a little bit of it. Alright, alloy smelter. And interface. There we are. This line's starting to get kind of extremely long, isn't it? I mean, as long as we don't kick on more than like 4 of these at once, we're good. We do have 4 amps running down this. Probably should increase it to like 16 at some point, or drop another 4 amp one here, but for right now, that sounds like a plan for future me to worry about. Future me is just kind of screwed at this point anyways, so there's no saving him. He is done. Alright, interfactory on top. Whack it with the thing so it says, yes, I work for this machine, even though I don't know if it matters. Still looks cool. Conduit there. And you would like a rename. Even though this one would say alloy smelter. Because it's not pointed at a random crate or something like that. Still like to keep them named. Especially since it's so convenient with this cutting knife. Alright, that gives us the alloy smelter, which needs to be pointed up, hit with a screwdriver, and tool dot output. Now we can tell you how to make cupronickel. Cupronickel is made like this. Not dust. Go and do ingots, I think. Okay. Now can you make me like 16 of these, please? Nope. What are we missing now? Oh, I just don't have a big enough CPU. Okay. This thing. We know how to make all that stuff? Okay. Let's encode some 4Ks, I guess, here. I don't think I know how to make red alloy either. Okay. Bender takes that. The rest of these are just all crafting patterns, right? Into an assembler you go. Let's put those in separate ones. Stop that. Stop it. Okay. Now can we make a couple 4Ks? Probably not. We'll try 2 and see what happens. Alright, so we need glass cable. Which is that in a see how far down the rabbit hole comes before we need to make more of these. Or we can make one. Make like 4. I mean, my obviously awesome towers here of crafting storage. 1, 2, 3. I need one more, I guess. We can just make them towers. We don't need to add any more to it. We're going to make the big boy here. There. Now you big enough to hold that thing that we wanted to do? There we go. That's a lot of things to make. See how we handle the task here. The cable crafting is just, you know, cable crafting. That's a lot of copper nickel wire, though. In the meantime, I wanted to look at... So that's getting up a bunch of diamond dust processing that electrotine. Which, you know, whatever this is useful for. Oh. Okay. Actually not a bad thing to do with it, huh? Or you make blue alloy, which is a thing. Blue alloy wire, which is a thing. I don't know what blue alloy's good for. I don't see any other uses for it, but you never know. Maybe the dust is useful. No, doesn't appear to be. Okay, well, worry about it at a later date. Yeah, you're gonna be busy for a little bit at that for sure. Seem to be getting slightly recovered on copper. Nickel's looking decent. Gold is pretty decent. Silver's okay. We should probably cook all that up. Iron is iron, so it's fine. 7,000 of the crap. Okay. Where do we want to put our little microminer guy over at? I guess over here. I don't even remember how big this guy is. There you go. Just a little dude. Probably using the whole bottom for inputs and stuff, so. Oh, it needs a maintenance hatch too, okay. Maintenance, energy, muffler, inputs, outputs, and what is that tempered glass it looks like? Feed. Alright, and it's got fluids on the back and everything here too, okay. Sure, we can build it like that. Why not? Where did these things go? Oh. They definitely didn't go there. Where did those things go? One in the middle here. And this guy goes in there too. You go in right here. And then this guy goes here. Like so. And we needed that glass, whatever that is. Guessing that's tempered glass. One there. Yes? No? Hold on. Let's look at the quest. It should tell us, right? What was that damn quest at anyways? Here? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's temper glass. Okay. One there. One there. One over here. What did Abbas make for? I don't understand. Well, we'll slap outputs over here, I guess. Bar. We need a fluid input. Item input doesn't need to be that giant because this guy only has a couple different missions on it. One, and they're all less than 4 items. Okay. Hey, here's our stabilized ones. They get you pristine stuff and then you actualize that for the things, right? Yeah, okay. That's cool. I wonder when you actually get these guys. Iridium. Well, Heart of a Universe. Okay. Chaos shards, UV field generators, and assembly line. So that's a minute away. So these, wait. Each one of these. Oh, these aren't consumed though. Okay, that's why. Okay. That's why they're ridiculous. So ridiculous with the Heart of the Universe and everything in them. Okay. Cool. Enough to know, not going to be for a while. Anyways, you needed LV hatch is all. HV exit hatch, okay. And then, last but not least, fluid. 8, 12, 20, 20. Alright, so we need probably a HV fluid hatch. Where are you? 64, yeah. Oh, an MD1 would work. Only need 32 at the most, so go ahead and cheap out on it. There's that. And we need an LV input bus. And we needed a maintenance hatch. I taught how to do that. No, okay. Let's get these set up here. Because for whatever reason I never did this one. That's an LV on one. Oh, because I haven't made an assembler on one. Okay. Well, fine. Just make me the hole, I guess. We'll make 16 multi-blocks, right? Eventually. What we're gonna do is just go over and borrow an assembler here for a second. Oh, I use one. I use 2, okay. Like, where'd they go? That'll make 15 of them. That should last us for a while, so we'll just go ahead and say, you know what? Would you crank these out for me real quick here? Just gotta make sure you put this back on the right one. Okay. No maintenance hatch. You know, we got lots of them. Alright, let's finish putting this guy together and then we'll make the microminer. Alright, so you are input for fluid. Let's do fluids. I guess there's fine. Input bus. Maintenance hatch. Muffler hatch. Nope, that's gotta go in the middle, doesn't it? You probably gotta go there. You know what? I'll put you here. I kind of want to do you right there. Senor? Why invalid? I see nothing invalid about the structure. You know what? Fine. Wonder. Hard to tell. Okay. Everything down here looks good. Your purple space, so that's fine. I mean, maybe I can't put that there. Let's put the maintenance hatch here. Just see if that's his problem. Don't think it is, but you never know. I think I flubbed something somewhere else. No energy hatch. That's what we screwed up. It does need power at some point. Don't think I need to know how to make that yet. No. Okay. HV1 for now is fine. Needs to go in and do an assembler. We'll just put it on the 8 one. That seems to work good. And I don't want to make these yet. And silver, a circuit on 1, 2. Suppose at some point we should fix the actually not having a circuit on 1. I don't think that's a Neo. I think that's a steel, yeah. Also need to put one of those on the network somewhere too. There. Make me the thing. Angle run power over here. Yay! It works. In that case, we can wall share with these guys. I don't know. Not going to use more than one for now, so price solves problems. They didn't have everything. Soft mallet microbar. Okay. Soft mallet and a pink bar. See, I honestly missed the sound of everything going clang all at once when you did that, but to each their own, I guess. Alright, microverse projector ready to rock. Let's start coding up a microminer, I guess. In a few minutes. I am gonna go take a quick break, grab a drink of water, and I will be back. Alrighty, I am back. Let's go ahead. Get this microminer made. Got all this done. Says we need to make a steel-plated microminer. Look at all this good stuff we can get out of it. Yes, not the last. These things aren't reusable. Good to know. So let's go ahead and add you over to our pins because we're going to be referring to this a lot in the next little bit here. Hopefully our expansion cards are done now. Looks good. Go over and expand some interfaces here. Not that one. That one I only want like maybe one more. Actually, while we're at it, let's go ahead and rename this one. There we go. So when we go back to upgrade our HV circuits and stuff, we can go through that easily. And we'll just do 3 in them. It's fine. All the reason why I'm doing this instead of building taller is all these have their 5 cards already for accelerations. So this should work just as well. When we did this one, we did this one, we did. Okay, this one. 3 more. All right, that should be enough space for us for now. Add some more. But yeah, if they all have. So now if I go to here, we look for. That'll come up that way. We should move it into there though. I should have done that before I did this, but like this one, because let's see. And these we're good on. But like this guy's gonna need to go in the need circuits. That not that one. 4Ks are only require these are just MV ones, right? Logic processors, integrated processor. Yeah, okay. Anything else that needs like good circuits? These two, you and you. And nope, that's just proc assemblies. Which are HVs. Okay, so you need to go down there. Anybody else need HVs? You do. Apparently I didn't put all the cards in there. Whoops. Okay. Make it a little easier to sort out when we have to upgrade all these to their correct circuits and the patterns. And then all these can stay in here wherever they may need to be. Let's go put these last 2 cards in though. Be in this one or this one. Okay, this one. There we go. All right, that takes care of all that nonsense. Start making some patterns. Actually, let's put some of this junk away while we're at it that we don't need. Primal mana in the fluid tank, which we don't really need in here, so there's no space for it. We only make it, we don't do anything with it. You're just gonna go in there for now. Cauldrons, dirt, buckets. There we go. Now we got some space to do patterns. Alright, so guidance system. That is not the right circuits. Those ones. LV sensors. We probably can do all that. I don't know if we have any of that encoded or not. We'll find out when we go to make it, I guess. Alright, and you know what? Yeah. Mining laser. No problem. Pretty sure I don't know how to make a block of redstone. Rest of that's just normal crap you should have on stock. Field generator. And combustion generator. And stupid jetpack pieces. All right. See if we can do all these. Kind of try and space them out a little bit here as far as where they go. So the magnesium phosphide wire, we're going to have to do something with at some point, right? I'm going to go in there. All right. Let's see if we can make one. Steel gears. The only thing we were missing was some steel gears. I'm pretty happy about that. It's working. Alright, while that's going, let's run some conduit over here. Looks like we're gonna have to make some more conduit pretty soon too. Extend the jank. Alright, so input bus, input hatch. You know what, we're gonna move you. Because you are just going to go right up here. Input output bus. Okay, and then we need to get some power over to this end too. We're running HV out of that, so we need an HV converter. If we give it 4 amps, that should be enough to supply its ability here. Don't need that. Microminer, yay! Cool. And what else did we need? We need a... Let's shove fluids in. And then we need other interfaces and stuff, but for this first one, we're just going to run it manually, so I don't really care. Alright, this... Will you just, if I just shove you here and configure you for rocket fuel, will you just, like, work? Yes. Good stuff. Okay. Need some energy over here. There we go. They're idling at 8 good amounts. All right, What do we need for this guy to work? We got the rocket fuel. We just need a quantum flux. Gemstones we can't do till we get... What's this take? Pulsating iron, that's not too bad. EV sensors. We need quantumized first, so that's going to be a bit. So we can't do the gemstone sensor one yet, but we can do this one. We just need a quantum flux in a chest and some rocket fuel. So let's grab a chest. And some flux. And send it on its way. Blink, blink, blink. Do the thing. And away it goes. We'll need to hook up a bus here too, or whatever. I suppose we should slap an interface on there so it'll shove it into the system when it's done. We'll eventually do the little trick where you name the piece of paper and have it cycle through the system every time you order one, and it'll send it off without it having to know about what it outputs exactly. Just because they're so damn expensive, I don't think you want to run them without that. All right, let's get some cable over here. Okay. And all the stuff just went away. Cool. First microminer ran. So if we look at that guy, what did you get us? Dense iron, cassiterite, redstone, nickel, ilmenite. So there's all the titanium you ever need. Uraninite, moon turf, molybdenum, galena, dilithium, and salt. Cool. Moon turf can be like pulverized to dust and then centrifuged out for deuterium. We've already got quite a few buckets of it. What we're making from... What were we making deuterium? I don't remember. Oh, we're doing the ender air thing where we're centrifuging ender air. That's right. So that gives us plenty of it. Takes for goddamn ever, but it does give us lots of it. We should probably think about maybe making some tritium. I don't know, when do we get to needing tritium? That's for the dark solarium and tritium hydride, which apparently just distills back into other things. Oh. Okay. And we get a bunch of other shit from this eventually with awakened cores. Okay. Well, that we're not going to worry about right now. Alright. So now we got a tier 1 I built to do. Let's look at tier 2. A little bit harder. First thing we need to get is an extended crafting table to do this, right? Alright, so that's going to be jumping back out here to these quests here, right? Because we need the advanced component and the advanced catalyst to get to there. What do we need from here? Yeah, says wants to get draconium and whatnot, but we're not worried about that right now. Alright, let's look at the advanced components and the basic ones and stuff, because I think that's black steel here that we'll need to automate. Yeah. It blasts super quick though, so we could just we could do that on demand. That's fine. Red coal is kind of a bitch though. What's that one from? It's from a tier 4 with a gemstone sensor. You can get coal. And regular coal comes from nowhere. Okay. Or does it? Just dense coal ore and mining it. Okay. Well, how much red coal do we have here? Not too bad. We've got a bit. Where is that damn thing at anyways? Let's grab this thing. And we're going to bring it over here so we can feed it. Just whenever I decide to shove more in it. We'll just let it do its thing here. There you go, have fun. Not too worried about how long it takes or using it too much. Okay, back out of here real quick. Let's look at our components. Like, some of this stuff I've made in small quantities is why the quests are checked off here. Redstone, glowstone, aluminum, and phosphoric. Phosphoric, I believe we have the technology to make it better. We can make it better. Oxygen, water, and phosphorus on 24 and an LCR instead of making it from pentoxide or this here. This actually isn't a bad recipe. I've got appetite. You get like yoinks amounts of. No. Yeah, because you can get this from just your tier 1 with a gemstone sensor, or... Is there another one here? Nope, not another appetite. And nope. Okay, so appetite you don't get nearly as much as some of the other ones then. Well, once you get to the actualization you do, but that gets you both of these. Okay. I don't think I have any phosphoric anywhere. Let's set this up just this way in the mixer. Should be no problem. But we tell it to craft one, it's going to be like, I have no idea what phosphoric acid is. You need to get that for me, please. So you can do this route where you blast it into this stuff to get phosphorus. With sand, coke, and appetite, or any of those three, or you get it from phosphate, or pentoxide. I think the LCR one is probably going to be the best here, right? I don't know. Still kind of keen on this one. What's the gypsum used for? Voiding? Concrete. And I guess you could electrolyze it if you wanted to get some calcium and sulfur out of it. Okay. Don't think we're going to bother with that. We're just going to do this here with the appetite dust, I guess. We can mine appetite. Apparently we don't need to worry about mining appetite. Okay. We have appetite. Yeah, so we just run it through the basic ore washing. That'll get us the dust we need. Okay. Let's set it up to get started on that at some point in history. Why I say some point in history is if you look at what we got going here. I think we're a little backed up. I'm still working on that electrotine I put in there God knows how long ago. We got some little things coming out here though. Okay. Well, that'll get us appetite eventually. If we just code this up. Yep. And then we need to set up something for the gypsum to go away. And the hydrochloric. Phosphoric. The hydrochloric, I wonder. Let me try and set this one up for the chemical reactor. I want to see what happens with the outputs here. So if we take and we say we want to make this stuff this way, and we code that, and we take and put that over at the chemical reactor here. Now it's gonna say, so the gypsum we're gonna want to figure out a place to dump. Hydrochloric should go back in the system, and then we just need to see. I'm pretty positive I don't have one for phosphoric, but we'll take a look here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't. Rocket fuel, deuterium, nitrogen dioxide, butadiene, butene, toluene. Starting to build up on all those nicely too. Fluorine, lava, concrete, sodium persulfate, methane, light fuel, heavy fuel, naphtha, refinery gas, ethylene, nitrogen, ammonia, nitric acid, water, diesel. Diesel is at 0. Why is diesel at 0? That's kind of scary. I don't like that at all. What's going on with diesel? I don't think I'm making diesel. I think I might have forgot to, yeah, because we have 921 buckets of that. No light fuel. Oh, okay, so we don't have any light fuel, huh? Where are we mixing diesel at? I don't remember. It's right here. We just aren't making enough light fuel for it. No, there's a question here. I was reading something. I don't know. If we pull out this guy. Okay, so it still says that there's still tons in here. Your inventory is full. Okay, that's fine. Could be another problem that's causing this. It would be... I wonder if this distillation tower is running full-time still now. Are you unhappy? Yes, you are. Plating is dented. Alright, what about you? No, you're fine. You need soft mallet. Stupid maintenance. Run it for too long and it's like, nope, I need things. Very worrisome, though. We are not keeping up on diesel right now. Now, this seems to be working okay, though, that this isn't lit up. Because it's going to wait till we have that much diesel before it puts any heavier light fuel in here. These are both pretty much empty, not quite, but... Okay. So that's all working fine. I wonder if it was just because this slowed down. We need a double tower. Do we need another tower to process it faster? I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to set up. It only takes MB. We might need to do that. What's that take? 4 chemical reactors, 4 output buses. You're just taking like regular oil. The raw oil, I think, we're working with. Let's set another one up here for now. Alright. Before we end up in problems here. That diesel runs out and we're in trouble. I mean, we're okay on the cetane. We still got like almost 3K buckets, but regular diesel being gone is very concerning. The cetane takes regular to make. Takes a bucket to make a bucket. Alright, let's get this done then. We don't know large stainless steel. Pretty sure I have a large pipe one. Yeah, we do. Okay. And then this thing. Damn it, wrong one. That thing. That goes in, needs circuits. Okay. Whoops. No, don't touch those. You end up in trouble. And then we need clean stainless, right? I don't think I've encoded these yet, so these are on 6. Nope, just solid steel. Okay. So clean stainless is this. Get rid of that. This. Get rid of that. We need 6 is this one. And then we need 4 is this one. Alright. I'm guessing we need at least a stack. Sounds about right. How much stainless do we have anyways? Oh, we got plenty. We got 1,000. Okay. Time to change plans quickly here. Whoops. 4 of these. Which looks good. Alright, you're done with those. It's probably going to need more than this, but distillation tower block. We need a input hatch, which is probably just a ULV one, maybe. Don't know how to make those. Gonna make these. Yeah, we do. Okay, one of those. Let's go ahead and do the output ones, because I guess we don't know how to make them either. Where are they at? Just blind? I don't know why I didn't see those. Maintenance hatch. And we're just making poor products out of it. So that should work. Okay. Let's see if we got enough shit to set this up. I don't think we do, but we may. We should be able to wall share this, so that'll be handy. Like, you should be able to just live here, right? Yeah, you're good there. Okay. This needs to be the input here. And we need to turn you a downward. And we need the... That's what we forgot, the energy input. You know, thankfully I have a bunch of them here. Or as I understand this, this becomes like power inefficient if you use it at any other voltage than NV. So, sure, we'll just connect these on here. It doesn't matter. Bring them over here into that like that. And then we're going to need to run here and upward with it afterwards. Okay. Where's my damn whack? Cut us. Oh, connect. Okay. Maintenance hatch can sit right there. Cleans can go here. I guess that wasn't nearly as big as I thought it was. Perch. Okay. Cool beans. Let's run power up the side of it here. And we forgot to grab the chemical reactors. Those, and then we need a... I'm guessing an interface. What we got going down there? I don't even know if I... Wait, you know what? Maybe I don't. How am I doing the oil here? Let's dig underneath and take a peek. I don't remember if I just stuck a drum with a fluid link. Yeah, I did. Okay. In that case, we don't really need that fluid interface. We could just do the same thing here. Alright, chemical reactors up the side here. And to get them all plugged in. And you know what? It's going to be the first time we used it. Okay, none of these needed filters, right? It's just this top guy that's filtered. Yeah. And then this guy here is filtered. No? He's fine. Okay. It's going to be the first time we use the conduit thingy. I mean, I picked one up out of chest a long time ago, so we can use the probe. I believe it's the yellow one we want, or is that the... I don't remember. Let's see. We'll find out. Copied. Paste. 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 Done. Okay, that looks correct. You are hydrogening the things. Let's get a tank and a... kind of awkward. Tank and a pump and everything here. And a fluid link. So an ender link, which I think we have one left over, yep. And then a tank to stick it in, or a drum I guess it would be. Not a tank, it's called a drum. And some sort of pump. Do we have one? Nope, but no. We're not using an EV pump for this. When a LV pump will work just fine, thank you. I have 3 different fluid drilling rigs there in there too. Nice. Probably have all the parts to make up more if I wanted to for something. All right. Whoops. We went too far. We went overboard. Dirt. Drum. Pump. Export is fine. Fluid link. And that is on... we need to pick our terminal because I don't remember what it is. EF link number 1. Okay, this enabled export. You have oil. You're sticking it in here. Put the dirt back. Just because we're not madmen around here, we keep our stuff clean like that. And we just need to grab all our tools out and wax the thing, huh? We have them all out? Oh, crowbar here. Alright. And that's going. Apparently you're stupid though and decide to put refinery gas and everything. Why did we decide to do this? Let's see. Inserting on red, extracting on black. Let's see. Let's just clean it out here and see if it fixes it. Wondering if it was just a thing that happened. Alright, so... yeah, it's... okay, it's dumping wrong things in here. Is that because you're on black? You are all filtered. Okay, whoopsie. We need filters on those. Just 4, please. And I believe they should all be figured for hydrogen. Alright, now if we look at all these, on them, they insert on red and their filters are insert of hydrogen only. Okay. Alright, so hydrogen only. Forgot that I was looking at the item conduits, not the fluid conduits. Whoopsie. Hydrogen. Hey, look, stuff on the ground. And the last one should be this one. Yeah, okay. Now We just need to scoop all this other garbage out of here. No light fuel in there. Okay, now we got the sulfuric stuff coming in. Perfect. So that should double all our fuel production. Whether or not this can handle it, I don't know, but for right now, I'm more worried about just the fuels. Namely, the light fuel. Well, we need to keep an eye on that as it runs here. Once it runs a cycle or two. Looks like it's running fine. Let's go over here. I'm guessing this is going to have no problem keeping up with it, but you never know. Yeah, we do. Nope, no problems. Okay, so that's going to keep up with it fine. Probably could run like 4 distilleries off that oil rig anyways, but... Alright. Disaster averted, I think. I spotted that we were burning through fuel faster than we were making it. Would like to see these run a cycle just to make sure they're going to work correctly, though. How much of the naphtha do you need to do in 12? Okay, there goes that. Refinery gas is going out. Looks like everybody's happy. You're probably going to be running constantly now. Which is honestly fine. You got naphtha, refinery gas. No fuels, right? Yep. Cool. Alright. Basically what it did is it perked up before we had a backlog of them. Makes it tempting to switch these over to just when we have more than a set amount of the fuel and of the diesel, but heavy fuel is definitely backing up. It's light fuel that isn't. Well, we'll worry about it at another date. Alright. So phosphoric was what we were thinking, right? So that means I need somewhere to void gypsum, because we're going to get a lot of that. Conduit probe, you did your job well. Good job. So gypsum is going to go into one of these voiding drawers over here, because we're going to get a buttload of that. And then we needed a bit of apatite dust here, because we could make some phosphoric there, right? Okay. I kind of want to see... I need to make a super tank for it, though, first. Bronzy pipe we don't know how to make. Get that fixed right away. And we should be able to make this guy now. We need a fluid storage bus for it as well. Which we're missing fluids, huh? Alright, did I never encode fluids over here? Thought I did. But I don't think I encoded the dust, huh? I guess I did never tell them how to make fluids, okay. Charger, Worry about it at a later date. Problem for future me. Let's go over and make a pattern for fluix. Fluix crystal is made. Oh, what's it? Two of them are made with one redstone. Just one. One charge Certus. Nether quartz. And then I have no idea if that's actually showing the crystal growth chamber. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. Now to make fluix dust, we smash it down in El Maceratorio. Alright, now do you know how to make a fluid storage bus for me? Did this happen correctly? I should have. Yep, looks like we're good. Good, we need that tank we made. Let's go set one up for phosphoric over here. Don't know why I'm making a super tank for it, just to store a temporary amount of it, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it. This should be for fluids that are like used in large quantities, and that we're passiving. So we'll probably do it eventually. Plus 1,000, and you are locked with 2 phosphoric. Okay. Now, if I went over here, because I just so happen to have a bunch of purified piles of apatite here, and if we threw some of these in here, and then we just kind of wash this all out. This is the reason I save this shit. Not saying this is going to be a good idea to do it this way and not passive it. Whoops. No need to throw the wire cutters in there. I'm pretty sure they're clean enough. Is that all of them? No, one more. Purify yourself. But it's definitely a way to do it. There's that. I've got tons of apatite ore that we can use for this, so I'm not too worried about using it up. Like, we already have 1,000 dust in there. Okay, never mind. So if we just order up some phosphoric here, right? It's going to say we want to craft all this stuff. So the hydrochloric and the phosphoric is what we want to look at, where it went, basically. And the phosphoric, did it go in here? Okay, cool. And that was super quick to make too. So if we just go over here now, and we were gonna make this thing, right? This guy. Basic component. Another quartz plate we can definitely do. Block cut or compressor. Compressor recipes. What do we need here? Carbon fiber we might need later. I think we need this. These guys though are the ones we're going to use, right? Yeah, okay. Never mind. We don't need that right now. Now let's just see what happens. Try and make one of them. If we do try and make one of these, it's going to say we're missing the nether quartz plate. Okay. Don't have either setup is why I'm wondering which I should set up. The cutting saw or the other one. Factor worth doing. Probably some plates we can't do any other place, right? Like, I know there's a lot of these you'd have to block cut to make. I don't know. For now, let's just set up a compressor. I think it's fine. Wrong circuits. Was top and bottom, wasn't it? Yeah. Go. Make me a compressor. And a interface. Just put that one in there so we grab it next time when we need one. We need some more conduit soon too, huh? You don't have anything you can go in there. And the basic fluid filter can go in here. There's the interface. Working on that last circuit. Chunka, chunka, chunka. Hear that assembly machine just going to town in the back. Okay, compressor can go down on the end here. Like I said, this is probably going to become power starved at some point when you try and run everything, but when I run into that problem, I'll worry about it, right? That. And that. Alright, let's tell her how to make some nether quartz plate. Which is dust into smash. And then dust is a macerator, not that. One of these makes that, right? You just macerate that. There's nothing like interesting about it. You just smash it down and you get that. Right? Okay, cool. Alright, macerator gets that one. Compressor gets that one. Basic thingy, here we go. So it's going to craft the quartz fork. We've got water, aluminum dust. Oh, that's available. It's going to craft 8 luminescence to make one of them, huh? Wow. Okay. Does it make 8 to do 1? I guess we have it set up to make 8 at a time. Yeah, it's an 8 recipe in the mixer. Okay. All right. Did everything go correctly here, folks? Okay, that was pretty fast, actually. So we should have a few extra of that. Yeah, okay. The basic thingy is done. Number 1. Yay! That takes care of luminescence. Advanced components are the next thing, I guess. Which needs some other stuff here. Where you at? Advanced component is this one. Glowstone and electrum plate and black steel plate. Okay. Probably don't know how to make any of that shit. Glowstone plate is cutting saw or fluid solidifier with plate. That is freaking slow. I don't think I have a solidifier with a plate mold though, do I? I need to make one of them. Alright. Don't know how to make that either. Fluid solidifier. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Where'd you go? You code. Fantastic. Into the thing you go. That's the wrong one. This one. Alright, make me one of them. And I think I left the spare plate mold over here somewhere, right? Block, plate. You can be so crying to crafting one of them as well. That would be wonderful. I mean, if this does run out of power, I think the solution is just to, you know, upgrade the cable on it. How are we looking on chunk claiming here? Okay, well, it's all good. I think that's going to be the best idea, is just to upgrade the stuff. What am I making here? That guy? Okay. Okay, you're done. Now you're done. There you go. You are a plate style solidifier. You have an interface on top of you that gets whacked with the thing. Then this thing comes in and says you are... Just call you a plate solidifier here, because that's what I'm going to search for, is plate anyways. Alright. And you do the thing, and the thing, and the thing. And then you put the thing behind the thing. And then you hook up the thing to the thing behind the thing. Perfect. Alright. And then we're going to take, and we're going to make some energized glowstone. So this guy here, made with this stuff, that's just one glowstone dust. Nice. Okay. We're going to code that. That goes in the ingot thing. Here. You get melted down. Put it in there. Thank you. And then after that, we can do the glowstone plate this way. That. And that can go in the plate thing. Alright, so plate maybe isn't the best one, because it picks up all this crap too. Anyways. Alright. Oh no, we were working on this thing still, right? Okay. Electrum plate's just gonna be a bender. Oops. We just overrode our other pattern. Sad face. Bender on one. There you go. And Let's actually redo this recipe because we just cleared it. I think that's everything except for black steel plate. How much black steel do we have? We have a little bit of it for now. I'm gonna have to fix that, but see, this is when you want the when you want this to be, oops, like this, I think. No? Oh. That, I thought it would do the go tall. Nothing, tra-la-la. Okay. So we need to turn off some interfaces here because the output of the steam thing here does not need to be shown or hide. Alright, what are you cooking anyways, I wonder right now? I think you're going through the garner right at this point, huh? Suppose we could wait and see here. And wait for it. Garner it. Okay. Like I said, that's going to cook through a lot of that ore and get us a lot of stuff without us worrying about it at this point. Did I turn that off? Don't show you. Which other ones were we looking at here, I wonder? One of them's over here, I know. So there's that one, is one. I didn't see where the other one was, so let's highlight it again here. Anyone? Anyone? Bueller. Bueller. I didn't even see it. Where was it? 255, 74, 99. This way. Yeah. Ah, it was you two. It was you? Was that it? The last one's this guy over here. Okay. There we go. No, nothing's in the thing. So we know the electrum. I don't think we know how to make actual electrum though. So that's gonna be you. Alloy smelting those two. Alright, and then the electrum plate's fine. Black steel is the next one we need to figure out, huh? Alright, let's work her backwards. This one is going to be a blast furnace recipe, no problem. Just throw it in there. That's the easy part. Blast furnace. Let's go ahead and put it on 2 for no reason whatsoever. Doesn't matter, doesn't have anything else. Okay, so we tell that to craft. What does it say? We need black steel dust. Black steel dust is going to be in the mixer with all this shit. We need to take that out and go red coal and use our actual red coal here, like so. And that should work properly. Void crystals we don't know how to make yet either, but we should have a bunch here. Yeah, enough for now. Honestly, the solution to void crystals is grab a bunch of blocks and just throw them into the damn thing. Alright, and that's a mixer recipe. Was that on a circuit? I don't believe so. Nope. Okay. Funny, I made these with like circuits, and it's like none of the stuff I'm using them for actually needs them. Okay, so that takes care of that. Black bronze would be the next one. Well, let's tell it that makes steel dust. You need a steel bar here. That guy. That makes steel dust. Okay. And then we needed black bronze, which is, hey, that one's on one. Electrum and copper dust. So we need to know how to make this in the macerator. And then this in the macerator. All right, and then that's done. Okay. Need those two in there. And then we need a mixer again. This one is actually on circuit 1. Now, if we look at black steel, do you know how to make it? Can you do it? You can. Look at that. Fantastic. And then we need to make these because we don't want to make those. Okay. That's just going to be on our bender on 1. Black steel plate. Nice. Is this one? This is 1. Yeah. Black steel plate. Finally, we're going to do the molecular assembler recipe for the actual component. Okay. We're going to craft some things to make the things, and we're good. Look at that. Advanced component. Now that's going to make the catalyst here too, which we'll need a minute, but for right now, yay. So we'll need a basic catalyst and an advanced catalyst, which is, these are easy. They're just 4 components and some diff and some black steel plate. We already did all the hard parts, so that shouldn't be a problem. Advanced catalyst, go. Because, yep, I'm making some glowstone. I'm plating it up, and you're good to go. And so everybody says, catalyst. Now we just need the table, which is this guy here. Pretty sure we don't know, but we need to know how to make these. All that crap into a assembler. Wow, we went through a whole stack of patterns this episode. That's pretty crazy. Not birchwood, actually. How about no? How about not birchwood? How about if we do rubberwood planks? Yeah. We do that instead. We throw that in an assembler and hopefully it works. I don't want to do it on a 4 one because I think they'll make it into something else. Try that one. Let's see. Let's try crafting station here and see if it comes up. Apparently we've made 60 at some point. Alright, so we just need to know the crafting table now. And you are 1 and 1 in an assembler, or 2 and 1. I think this is just easier, since we can't get rid of the flint in there anyways. So that's an whoops. Put that back. Crafting table. Huh. Should be able to make that one now. Everybody says all the shit's ready. Need to try and make one of them manually though. I'm not sure whether that's going to work with the rubberwood planks in it or not. But everything else looks okay. Apparently nether quartz plates take a bit of time to make. Alright, there's that guy. Hooray! And so you never have to worry about it again. You do this a couple times, since you can double them. And you will use them to make some of the other tables, so rather than ever have to craft one again, we'll just do that. Okay. And let's grab one of them. We'll slap it down right here, because that's a good place for it. There's our extended crafting table. Nice. And now it wants us to do this stuff to go to space, and I'm just like, nah, we're not, no, just no. Just no. Okay, so dilithium is used to power warp cores. So for the warp core, which is all this crap, you build on the space station. Oh, okay, so it's if you want to move your space station, then I'm not doing it. Okay, cool. No, not doing it. Nope, 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 nope. Thought it was used for something else, though. Okay. It's used for missions later, looks like. Tier 7s, get you a bunch of blocks, scales, that good stuff. And you need it for the layer of Chaos Guardian data. And you also need it for your Chaos Shards and Dragon Eggs. And... okay, something we should use, we should work on passiving for later. Probably at some point. Good to know. You guys can go away. So that takes care of this area. We can get to elites and ultimate ones at a later date. So tungsten carbide, double plates of powers, all this good stuff. IV is coming soon. Let's go look and see. Make sure nobody over here is breaking down, right? Everybody was working good. Still running perfectly. No messes up with the fluids, right? Okay. In that case, survey says... I think it's a higher number. 2845. I believe we were much lower than that before. We were like down to 22 or something. Man, something just took a giant sip out of that, didn't it? Thing is, with two of them, how long does it take before we get more light fuel, you know? We are just sucking that bad boy dry. We are nowhere near it here. Oh, it did just kick off. Okay. That's right, because if you look at light fuel, when you distill it, we get quite a bit of it, don't we? Because we have to do 12 buckets at a time, right? Yeah, okay. That's what I hate about this one. It's hard to watch and see what it is. Okay, so we're back up to 2851. I believe it's going in the positive direction. Is that light fuel? Is that heavy? Okay. This one just fired a second ago. This one's gonna send another 12 buckets in, right? Yep, once it gets to 12. Alright, and let's take a look at the diesel. We're at 28.59, 49 or whatever. Or 28.48, something like that. When that runs through and mixes again, we should be up a bit more. Back up 28.59. Okay. I think we're going on positive now. The only question is, now these guys don't run enough to worry about it. We have 1, 2, 3 amps going here. No, we have 2 amps going here, which is running these continually, right? Let's throw another couple amps down that line. All right, can we make one of these, please, or two? So, 2, 4, 4, 2. Wait till it adds something here. Two. All right. There we go. Here, we gotta fix her so she don't slosh here. There we go. Now not concerned about power running out in it. Nobody here needs maintenance, right? Everybody's good. Alright, I think we've got diesel solved for a bit. I'm gonna think about adding another one later. Maybe even 2 more of these guys here. We did 4 towers. That should be enough to keep us in diesel for a long, good amount of time. Plus making all these other lovely liquids that we just, you know, are having tons of. Now the thing is, okay, we are voiding all these that we have extras, right? Like toluene, yes. Butadiene, yes. Butene, yes. Benzene, yes. Ethane, yes. Propane, yes. Propane, yes. Helium, yes. And acetic acid I'd have blocked off, but and these ones as well. So it's just, if we back up on a certain one, I don't want to stop producing diesel because I'm out of you know, because I have too much refinery gas or something, is my worry. All right, but I think that I'm going to call that a good amount of progress for today. We did a bunch of microverse. We got our first microminer done. We're real close to the second one. That's just, this is nothing because I already have a bunch of it. And just making this guy is going to take a little bit of extra stuff. We need to make these. They're relatively slow, but, you know, they're not the worst thing in the world to make by any means. Just some electrum. And they just take forever to make. These guys, like I said, well, now with this stuff here, hold on. With the manganese phosphide, this shouldn't be so we do still need to figure out a good way to make phosphorus, huh? Even though we make phosphoric acid the other way. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll think about that, and maybe we can figure out a good way to make it here. Probably just from phosphate. Well, we don't have a whole lot of phosphate even, do we? Phosphorus, tricalcium phosphate. Yeah. Hate making this crap. Such a pain in the ass. Anyways, I'm going to call that good for the evening. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good night.